darling Fumi Nation. Guess what? We are back. Aretha, my darling, how are you?
I am fabulous, Auntie Fumi, even though it is cold, but the sun is shining. So I'm very, very good today. Thank you.
Oh, I can see you are crystal clear and I can hear your mic. It's sharp, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful.
Oh, you can. Excellent. Good. I'm glad.
Yes, it's fabulous. Fumi Nation, how are you? How are we? We have a hot topic that is trending all over, and it's a little bit mundane. It's about our beautiful Candace. You know, I'm neutral. Live and love everybody, at least for their safety. Candace is a mother of 4 children, so you know this is also something to talk about. My darling Aretha, please take the floor and update us.
Okay, guys, I know. However we feel about Candace Owens now has recently, just to add, I think it was now listed, and I don't know if I sent it to you, she's now the #1 podcaster in the world, the most viewed podcaster in the world. She's overtaken Joe Rogan, she's overtaken them all. Candace is up there. With that being said,
Wow.
Right, exactly. Let me give that a minute to just kind of land.
No, let me sit and wow.
Exactly. Whether you love her or hate her, the woman's...
Congratulations.
Exactly.
I cannot be mad at it because I'll give her flowers. That girl works.
Exactly.
She works like no man's business. Love her or hate her, like you rightly said. She works. She's a beast. And she has 4 children. I don't know how she does it. Extremely consistent. Consistent. And the iron of it all is that I'm under the impression that there are more people that watch than follow her, because she has 5-6 million. It's not as if she has like 10, 15, 20 million, because I know there are YouTubers out here that have more numbers. But her consistency is something else. Congratulations. Just being a Black woman.
Thank you. 3.6 million daily downloads. Candace Owens is the #1 podcast in the world.
Wow, 3.6 million daily downloads. Candace Owens, #1 podcast. Oh, shut the front door. Not America. In the world.
In the world. The world.
Mega gatekeepers are finished. Media, wow, podcast in the world. Media gatekeepers are finished. Oh, wow. Well, you know what? Again, like I said, you cannot be mad. You cannot be mad. She works. She works. She
works, but also, you know what it's telling us? I love how they ended it. Media gatekeepers are finished. Long gone is the day now where we are being silenced or where we are being fed a specific narrative. The people love Candace as well. Like I said, whether you love her or hate her, one thing you can't deny is she works hard to get to the truth. You know, whether you agree with her methods or even her thought process or not, she is dogmatic about this Charlie Kirk situation. She has ridden this till the wheels have come off. Other people are saying she's going harder than his wife. There's now an ongoing joke, isn't there, that like, if something happens to me, don't call the police, call Candace.
Oh, Candace, yes, I saw that.
Exactly. Everyone's kind of saying that.
She's fearless. She does it. I don't agree with everything that she says, but she is a force to be reckoned with.
We do now have to look at that urgent statement that she put out a few days ago.
Yes.
And I think what we're seeing is, long story short, Candace has suggested that a hit has been put on her life. Apparently, it has been paid for. There has been money paid, apparently, to take Candace Owens out. And this information came from a high-ranking employee of the French government. So I know people will be sick and tired and rolling their eyes, because I thought, the Macrons would be grateful that Charlie Kirk is now the focal point of everyone's attention. But it seems like they are taking that moment, or allegedly, as Candace is saying, they are taking that moment to take Candace out. They've apparently paid for it. Candace has now come back and said apparently now there is a paper trail because she's going at it. So ultimately, what we are all seeing is for Candace to be the #1 podcaster, there are eyes that are now reposting this, republishing this. It is all eyes on Candace at the moment. So we are praying. Apparently, I think they've paid 1.5 million is what she said.
Yeah, I'm going to read it. She says here, when everything is said and done and the public learns that Macron allegedly moved $1.5 million for my assassination, how will the world respond? That was what she brought out on the tweet. She went on to say, because I have it here, she said, I have informed people in the federal government and the White House of the France and Israeli assassination plot, and I'm willing to provide full details, as well as the name of the assassins and the international accounts in France and Canada through which money was exchanged. Beyond that, I have shared more information with the public regarding the Brigitte story I was investigating at the time of Charlie's assassination. This is all available on my Instagram stories. Thank you for reaching out and praying for my family. Because I am certain that French Foreign Legionnaires, a military unit made up of multiple nations, FYI, were involved in Charlie's assassination, I feel that it is urgent that I share the following information with the public. She goes on to say, we start with a question. What is it about Brigitte Macron that required Charlie Kirk, followed by Sergio Gore, and then President Donald Trump to personally call me and ask me not to further investigate her? At the time, it seemed absurd, funny almost. Sergio Gore was pretty fired up about it, but why? Why is the story of a man's cross-dressing as a first lady in France apparently the biggest state secret of all? I did my homework. She had this on her stories, so I took the extra detail and decided not to do my lashes, but take screenshots so we could discuss it.
Perfect. I love it. The dedication.
I don't have any lashes today, Candace, because I'm screenshotting your stories.
Well, thank you for capturing that, because that is exactly how do they all interlink. You know, I saw a story a good few weeks ago, I want to say about 4 weeks ago, where someone said, what does Brigitte and the Macrons have to do with Charlie Kirk? I instantly dismissed it because I thought, well, now you're reaching. The two have nothing to do with each other. But what we're seeing from Candace is how they do.
Yeah.
I think we are now getting to a point, I don't know what your thoughts are on this, where we already have questions about Charlie Kirk. We're not accepting that it was this young Tyler guy that did that.
Yeah.
That is still very much at the forefront of our mind.
Yeah.
So if they are to take Candace out, now I'm thinking, okay, there's a risk of an eruption happening, in my opinion, because there's only so much you can push to people.
100%. I tell you this. Candace said, and let me repeat. She says, when everything is said and done and the public learns that Macron allegedly moved $1.5 million for my assassination, how will the world respond? I told Candace a very, very, very long time ago that, Candace, be careful. Because as much as we agree to disagree, I don't want a single hair on her head to be hurt. She's a mother of four. Think of your family first. The world will move on. That's what's sad about all of this. It will be a hot topic for a hot minute and people will move on. Candace, nobody will care. And that is a very harsh reality. Charlie has not passed away for even 90 days. And the wife is out here raking her fingers through another man's head.
Oh, God. The rakeage of it all. Oh, my God.
Raking her fingers through another man's hair. And she's having, interviews with Megyn Kelly and everybody that will give her a seat at the table.
Exactly.
So as far as I am concerned, oh my God, it's freezing. It is freezing. I'm just wondering whether I should go downstairs
Okay, okay.
I don't have a choice.
We're on the move. We're going.
We're on the move. We're on the move because this is not. I want
I'm
it
just
to be.
hoping it's not my Wi-Fi, is it?
No, 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 no. It's mine. It's frozen like the freezing house. So I would just have to. I would just have to come down here. So sorry, Fumination. You can't even imagine. The whole thing just went belly up. So we had to come downstairs to the kitchen. I had to do the whole thing again. And Aretha was fabulous. Aretha, please continue from where you left off. What were we talking about, for God's sakes?
We were talking about the infamous Candace Owens. She's now a marked target, allegedly, so she's told us. And I think it's been very smart of her to put it out there, because we've heard through the grapevine that apparently Charlie Kirk felt he was a marked target, but he kept it all very insular, very internal. Candace Owens has been clever. She said there are documents that she's kept with a number of people that will be asked to release it. I think the point of this at the moment that we are seeing is that there are certain powers that are working overtime. So whether you agree with her or not, if Candace was a crazy conspiracy theorist that they have tried to laugh her off to be, she wouldn't be worth the effort, let alone 1.5 million to take her out. So Candace is marked, regardless of what we think of her. The truth of the matter is, the powers that be, very powerful people, for her to have received a call not only from the White House, but from the president himself to say, stop talking about this Brigitte case, which also brings me back full circle. People have been calling Michelle Obama a man for a very long time.
Yes, but it's all ridiculous. It's so, and you know it's lies.
But this is my point. Because it's lies, she pays it no mind. But for Brigitte to, all I'm going back to is, this is like, I'm like a dog with a bone. For them to be paying so much money to take this woman out, to me begs the question is, what is the American saying? A hit dog will holler. If you are not a man, why do you care what she's saying?
Okay, let me tell you. Yeah?
Please.
Okay,
yes.
because, I consider Brigitte 100% female. I do. And I have not been convinced in any way, shape, or form. I think humbly that in her hiding something, it has now marred where it's become suspicious about her gender. She was hiding something. She is hiding something. I don't know what it is. I don't know how far back when. But there was something that she was hiding, or she didn't want it to be a certain way, whatever. And somehow, because of that, it has her in a chokehold. It's almost in digging to about her gender, you'll find out something even far worse. What that is, I don't know.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So you don't think it's actually about her gender, but she feels like maybe they're getting too close to revealing something else.
100%. And I think that was why when Michelle said, okay, I'm a man, all right, whatever, because Michelle had nothing to hide. Michelle wasn't hiding anything. Michelle did not have a deeper grief.
Okay, that's an interesting theory.
So she was like, as far as I'm concerned, go right ahead. But I have to say it. Candace, you voted for Trump. You voted for him. And the very same man you voted for does not care.
Yeah,
he was dancing at Charlie's memorial and talking about how to cure autism. Do you think he will care if you are not here? Do you think that he's making an effort? Why would you think? And that's, I have to say, what really shocks me about Candace, I consider her quite intelligent. I think that she is very eloquent in speaking. Yes. And yet, you sat there and voted for Trump.
I know what you mean. Something doesn't quite connect. You cannot have this level of brilliance.
I don't get it. I don't get it. So the thing is that the very same people that you thought, yes, this, that, and the third, they don't even care whether you show up and work Monday morning. They really don't care.
They
Yes,
actually would prefer that she didn't, is what I'm getting. They
not
would
even
prefer
come
she
late.
didn't. They just think, please take the day off sick. In
They
fact, don't come at all.
The Black community said, Candace, it's okay. We're not mad at you or anything. We don't care. So, Candace, you're between a rock and a hard place. You got one or two truck drivers who are, posting your content. You're the number one in the world. Congratulations. But at what price?
Exactly. At what cost?
At what price? You film in your basement. You can't leave your house. You got security. How long do you want to live like this? God bless you, Mama.
Really good point that you've made. For someone to be this brilliant and this intelligent, you know what I can't help but think? Brilliance and naivety are not to be confused.
Common sense. Thank you.
Yes.
I am beginning, because there are a couple of other people, very intelligent, no common sense.
Whereas me, I've always been the opposite. I don't have a lick of intelligence, but when it comes to common sense, I can piece everything together.
Intelligence.
But it's true. If you have both, then you are absolutely fine.
It's like the Danish deception. She's as thick as a blanket.
But you could tell she probably did very well.
I was like, I tried. God bless her. I really tried for her.
Even the I know.
Stupid.
From the minute I saw, when she said to him, "Oh, are you sure you wanted to?" I can't remember what watch it was, a Patek or whatever. So, are you sure you want to take?
She went to his account and he had 34 cents.
Oh my God.
And then she went to go and marry him in the courthouse without her family knowing. 34 cents. 34 cents. And then convinced her to let go of her job of over 150,000 a year. She left that. Then she was paying. I just found out that she was paying for all of the trips. How foolish can you be? There was a picture of her. She looked just like a buffoon. She just...
I have it. I saved it. With the chin. And I was thinking, and you know what it gave me? Auntie Fumi, it's so interesting you should say that. I had that. Look at it. Can you see? This is the one.
There's a song, Nigerians. They put a song, Chop My Money, Chop My Money. That was the soundtrack. It was diabolical. Chop my money, chop my money.
You know what somebody once said, and I think it was a therapist in these here TikTok streets, and I thought, where is that therapist? Let's give her flowers. She said, if you do not deal with your childhood traumas as you grow up, they will come back to haunt you, because that is exactly what this girl, Onyeka, experienced, in my opinion. I think, the one where you've never been the it girl, you haven't been popular, and then finally you feel like, oh my God, my white savior, 6'1" or 6'3", handsome, blonde. She was eager to tell. Blonde eyes, blue eyes, blonde hair.
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, she was like, yes, like you girlies are gonna be jealous of me. And the gaze she was looking for is not our gaze, it's not the black gaze. She wanted to make the white girls jealous. That's what she wanted. It's now like, oh, I've got one of your men. That's what I picked up from her.
I had to talk about it. Because, as we very well know, Ula is not only white, it's Scandinavian. It's right from that neck of the woods. And I was like, baby girls, marry a man that loves you in any form. That's what it is. And the irony of it all was that I was looking for a black brother. When Ola came to me, I was like, no, wait, hold on. I said, God, wait. Come on now. Come on.
Let's talk.
Come on, and I'm the opposite. But remember, we had this conversation.
Yes, we had this. Yeah,
our lives have played out, and you can never make any plans because God will humor you in a way that you'll be like, wow.
There's a saying that God is busy laughing while you're busy making plans because you're
exactly. Tell him your plans.
Tell him your plans. Exactly.
So that was what, and I do see it. I do see it with my African sisters, my black sisters. They think that white is God, white is superior, white is best. And ultimately, I think that you're just not understanding that it really comes down at the end of the day, everything else, it's a marriage, it's a husband and wife. You are going through life. And that's the thing with marriage. This marry me. No. Do you want to go through life with me? Because life is hard. You want to have
Exactly.
that cute little mixed baby with the hair, whatever. It's a child. That's a child that you have to raise, that you have to feed, you're going to make a lot of sacrifices. It's a lot. If you're out here in a fantasy island thinking that white is best, or I can't marry a black guy, I can't this or whatever, let me tell you something. The huge advantage marrying from your own neck of the woods is that there's so much you don't have to explain. You understand each other because you come from the same place. English becomes a speaker of English because you understand each other. You understand? But the hard work is in the day to day. Don't look at the fantasy. And she was out here a hot smoking mess, and then she got upset because she came out again negativity, and that you are just
black women
them, and you're blaming the victim or whatever. And I'm like, baby girl, I'm not blaming you, but you are terribly naive. You need to have some black friends. You need to rethink what you're doing, because all of this was self-sabotage. You sabotaged yourself. She didn't tell her parents and went to go and marry a man. And when things hit the fan, she went back to her dad to say, Daddy, I need you. Oh, but you can't respect him and honor him. Do you not think that he would have liked to have known that? Do you not think that he would have liked to? And the thing was that this Danish guy, you are good, because he played an entire Nigerian family. He got money from the sister, 3,000 pounds. He got from the father. He got $200,000 from a friend's husband. He went to China
without her knowing. You see, something in the milk doesn't.
He still did not want to let him go. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. And this is what I'm trying to. That's why they said, chop my money. The song was there, chop my money, chop him. We're gonna chop him, chop him.
He chopped it well.
He chopped it well. He did not. He had used and abused you. There's no man. There's no. Aretha, you and I that are friends and I love. It's like me going to your husband to ask for money.
Right. And how and why won't he have
the
that
level of disregard and lack of fear he has for you? Because ultimately you'll find out.
I know they say hindsight is 20/20, but when I look at every single picture and image, because the internet was interneting and they have flooded our timelines with pictures of them, every single picture, in her eyes I saw pure admiration and adoration. In his eyes I almost saw disdain. He was
barely tolerating her, if at all.
This is what I'm saying. And I'm thinking, am I saying that now because I know in retrospect? But physically on the picture, he does not look like he's interested. And like you rightly said, as a Nigerian, it's like you said, it's just how can you get married to someone? I remember saying to my mum, oh, Mum, it's no big deal. When me and Ola got married, we got married in Nigeria. I said to my mum, we're doing the traditional tomorrow, because my mum made a big deal. To me, I was like, that's not the end of the world. She said, no, the traditional is essential. But I said, the actual marriage, we're just going down to the courthouse and we're going to sign papers. I was like, don't worry or burden yourself. I told Ola, I was like, we don't want to worry them. I said, don't worry, Mummy, we'll just go and get it done, and we'll be back. Tomorrow's the main day. When I tell you, my mum was like a bat out of, she was racing me to the courthouse. So I can only imagine, and basically what I'm getting at is, we all know, you've seen a Nigerian wedding. We know how much that generation, that time, care about the wedding. But you thought so little of your parents, or you put them on such a lower totem pole as this new, fresh, wonderful, shining husband, that you chose to completely disregard their feelings and marry behind their back.
And remember, she married him after she went to his bank account and saw that he had 34 cents.
No, I didn't.
It was after. It was after that. And don't get me wrong. My point being here was that you were like, Massa. Yes, Massa. Yes, Massa. That was what I couldn't stand. Because you took pictures which was so cringe-worthy the same as Meghan and Harry.
I couldn't help,
It
but
was
I was
so, I
thinking,
could not believe my eyes. That was when I said, okay, you know what? I need to come back to the drawing board here and come and assess the situation.
This goes back to even what's your favorite friend? Nwe. Yes, him. You see, it brings me back to you. So what? Every time I watch it,
I miss him, you know. I have a story on him in a minute.
every time I have to pause it and laugh my head off before I continue watching. But the point I'm making is, as a society and as a community, I think we need to stop telling, and I don't mean we verbalize it, but there's something that I think we are doing to our women and girls that is suggesting that they are less valuable.
Yes.
That makes this girl Onyeka is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, this girl
that the reality show, the Bachelor, the
I
Virgin
saw.
Bachelor. She was on the reality. She's got what it takes. It's just that she doesn't have anything upstairs.
But then I can't help but think
she was raised in America.
She was raised in America, but let's face it, our parents will tell us that no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how smart, go and get the degree, go and be a doctor, go and be a lawyer, go and be whatever. But your value is only pinned to your marriage. Okay.
Yes.
You are only deemed as valuable as you are as having a husband. And this is why we see so many young, especially, you know, and I can only speak from the Nigerian culture of women that I know that are super established. You are absolutely killing it. You've got your doctorate, you've got your masters, you own properties, and yet you're still telling me I don't quite feel enough. Why? Because you're not married. What does that do to a woman? And then what does that allow her to do to go and ignore every single red flag? Like I didn't know that she married him after seeing how little he had in his account. Sorry, go on.
It wasn't how little he had in his account. That wasn't what shook me. It was that she had to investigate and found out. It was that he lied. You see, if you come to me and say, I love you, I got no money. I don't have any money. Aretha, I don't have money. Or you understand me, as we're going for this lunch, I don't have. There's integrity for me, because you're not trying to be something that you're not. You're saying that you're a prince, that you, well, not a prince, but part of the royal family, that you're an Olympian. Ula's father sat me down and showed me all the newspaper clips. He showed me all the medals. And I still looked and I felt, and I was like, I wanted to, let me see, you know.
Is it real?
You know, double check. Google is your friend. Just see whether you can see his mugshot there in the royal family. But do you know when he met her, he was in a 4-year relationship? Do you know he was still in the relationship while he was with her? He was there for 3 years, which meant that he was still with this other person for 7 years.
Oh, he was just bouncing back and forth.
That's what I'm saying. Con artist. Maybe he's Nigerian. Maybe he grew up in Nigeria because the 419 was 419ing. But I want to touch on something real quick, because it really broke my heart. Where are our girls in Nigeria?
Something big happened yesterday, and no one is really talking about it. Yesterday morning at 5 a.m., 25 schoolgirls were abducted. These men went to the school, they shot and killed a security guard, and they shot and killed a teacher trying to protect the little girls. And at gunpoint, they forced someone at the school to show them where the little girls are sleeping. And while they're sleeping, they abducted them. Only 2 girls were able to escape because they hid in the bathroom. And the problem is, this isn't uncommon in Nigeria. There are gangs and jihadists who target schools and they kidnap children for ransom.
Oh my God. You know what's scary is the fact that I didn't see this. Like I've
all over. It's been all over the feed, and I thought, you know what, we'll talk about Candace, we'll talk about, you know, Danish deception. We'll just do hot topics on this, and that's what is happening. And I am so disgusted. I am so disgusted. And again, you talked about how women are just perceived, for me, worldwide. You understand? Women are just rubbished. We are abused. We are traded. We are trafficked. To be a woman out here in 2025, it seems as if there's no difference from 100 years ago. Young girls that are being stolen, they're going to come back raped with their own children.
That's what they said about the Boko Haram girls. Several of them have come back with children.
I am so sad about this. I'm so disgusted by this. And it makes me feel as if, can I even go to Nigeria with my child? Because I will hunt you down. And this is what I'm talking about. You know why? Because when walk and the like, it gives them liberty to sleep with young girls. It gives them the license to say, well, if Nwanko can do this, me too, let me have my 4, 5, 6 girls because he only sleeps with virgins. This is the disgusting, you understand me, tribe that we think that is funny and we are laughing and say, Regina, da, 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 da. But the thing is that social media is bringing all of these horrors to light.
Exactly.
All horrific, from Candace Owens down. It's sad because here I am saying, Candace, you know what, just let it go, you got kids. But that shouldn't be the answer. She should be able to say, do what she has to, freedom of speech,
exactly,
and go for the truth. Not that I'm siding Candace, I'm just saying that it's just come to that point where, you know what, play it down.
Exactly. And Americans speak like about that specifically. I can't remember which amendment right they are always talking about. The amendment of freedom of speech. I can't remember which one it is, first or second amendment. How can you have a country that prides itself on your human rights, your right to bear arms, your right to speak the truth, and now there's a mark on her head for her speaking what she perceives as her truth? Yeah. Forget whether it's the truth or not. Why can't she say, you're absolutely right. It's crazy how in some ways we are moving forward, but I think the beauty of social media and what we have to hold there is we are in a time, and I just pray to God that they cannot switch it off, that there are too many platforms now where the truth must come out, and it's being highlighted again and again. But you're right, as I had a conversation with my cousin the other day, and we spoke about it, and she said, oh, if you do have a second child, what would you prefer, a girl or a boy? I said, I said, I'll be grateful for whatever God gives me, but a boy would be nice because I have a daughter already.
Yes.
I asked her the same question. I said, what about you? She's got a son. She says, no, I don't think I want a daughter. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. And I said, why not? And she says, when I look at how the world views women, I don't know that I have what it is to protect. And that broke my heart, because I thought, as much as I want to challenge you and say that's not fair, I can see exactly where she's coming from.
Yeah. Are there any final bits you would like to say, my darling Aretha?
I think I would just like to say that even though, we've found some humor in this situation, and I've often done posts about this on my own channel, I really, really hope to God and pray, and I know it's not easy. So as much as, we've made light of Onyeka's situation, I think if you are a mother of a daughter, please, please, please stop teaching her that her value comes from how she looks and what she has to give to a man, because we can all laugh and point the finger at Onyeka, but her deception, her Danish deception, did not start 3 or 4 years ago with this man. It started from her parents telling her that you will be valuable once you marry. And that pressure built up, and when she got to 27, this is how it manifests. So please understand, it's not a simple speak this to your child, it's how you treat them. Exactly. Definitely. So that's my final thoughts for the day.
Okay. I think that we should have another conversation about this. Why? Because it also, I've heard from girls, it could also be about her skin color. That she's too dark. Let me get a white guy. Let me have mixed kids. I'm not good enough. Somebody might have told her that. She heard it. She thought, you know what, this is my, that's why, because this sheepishly shining. Just
I can't get, she's going to hate that picture for the rest of her life. It's such an unflattering angle that
it was such it was as if to say, no, I wanted somebody just to pour cold water on her so that she could release the muscles from the jaw. It was
my
as if
God.
that was it for her. She was like, it doesn't matter. I'll take care of everything from here.
It's
And I
like, let me
felt as if
transfer funds to
I
his
felt
account
as if
quickly.
the guy was looking at her like, you look like a moose. She just look, you look like the moose. You know, sometimes they even resent you because of how stupid you are. Like,
That's
my
why
God,
he
shame on you
left
people for,
her. That's why he left, because it's almost like everything
yeah,
I've done, you still
yes,
haven't picked up your
yes.
self-esteem and left. You know what?
And
Let me do you a favor and unhand you. He
that's it.
unhanded her. She
That's what
didn't
I'm trying to.
unhand him.
And she was. I feel that that's why she came to TikTok
Yes.
to do part 1 all the way to part 27 to say this, that, and the third. I really do. You understand? Because it really hurt her. And but guess what? She might get a show out of this.
I
Herself
pray
and the
so.
other guy and the other girl. Who the hell did I marry?
Rita Tisa,
Lisa
yes.
Tisa, who let the guy come and live with her. Again, red flag. Why you would do
Mm,
that, I don't know. So
exactly.
I believe that there are deep rooted issues. That
Mm,
lack of confidence, where I would rather have somebody who ill treats me than have nobody at all, is the
exactly.
issue here. And you're
Yes.
right. I'm getting a lot of counsel. I'm alone, 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 I'm alone. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, travel. You understand me? Get an education, start a business. You understand? The man that you're looking for, you just might meet him through those channels, but he's not going to knock
Exactly.
on your door and say, I'm here. The one that will knock on your door to say, I'm here, is the one that's going to come to destroy your life, waste your money,
Exactly.
all of your money, waste your time, waste your childbearing years.
Exactly.
But again, Fumi Nation, drop it down in the comment section and we will be back to dissect. I missed you, my
Yes.
beautiful Aretha.
Oh, I
And I will
missed
see
you
you
too.
sooner than later, my baby. I missed you. So lovely. It was Aretha's birthday, as you very
Oh,
well know.
yes.
Yes, so
Yes, yes,
happy
yes.
birthday,
Thank
Aretha.
you. Thank you. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Living and loving.
All of
Thank
my
you.
love, my darling. I love you.
Thank
Mwah.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The 2 t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this. And just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well. Make it loose, loungy with your jeans. And then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here, in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that, Fumi, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier. Hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated. And I realized that, for me, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. Eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. Truly, it's how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag, and then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport, when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes, and then we also have it in ice cream because I love ice cream, and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below, and I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.